It's time to get cooking. Canadian health professionals have cast a curious gaze south to see what Brazil's Ministry of Health has whipped up to combat the nation's rising obesity rates. The Brazilian government released a new set of dietary guidelines earlier this year that suggest completely foregoing food groups. Instead, they emphasize making meals from scratch and limiting the intake of processed and ready-to-eat products. Sarah Coulson, Humber professor and registered dietitian, says Brazil is paving the way for more people to step away from traditional dietary guidelines.
I say high five to Brazil for thinking outside the box because they're getting away from the very standard food groups, maybe industry-supported food guides, that sort of thing.
Coulson says the Canadian Food Guide was last updated in 2007, but the revisions have not made Canadians any healthier. In fact, the most recent reports from Statistics Canada show obesity rates in the country continue to rise each year. Shona Chalmers, head chef of the Humber Room, an on-campus fine dining restaurant, says cooking from scratch has a variety of benefits that contribute to an individual's health.
You appreciate it more, you don't eat as much of it, you savor it a little bit longer, you take a little longer chewing, you also enjoy your family, the people you're cooking it with. It brings everything into the circle of healthfulness that should be there.
She says people should only be eating foods that their grandmother would recognize.
The prepackaged items, really, they're so filled with preservatives, nitrates, and things that are probably making us sicker than we know because we have no history of knowing what these are going to do to us later on. We know what a carrot does to us. We know what chicken does to us.
But can Canadians fit cooking into their schedules? A recent survey conducted by the Heart and Stroke Foundation shows that nearly half of Canadians say that they can't. Still, there are several who do see the benefits from cooking from scratch.
If you know what you're putting into the food, you know where it's from, pick it fresh from the grocery store.
The smell, the taste, the flavor, everything's there, and the freshness, the food is fresh.
Brazil's food guide is the first of its kind, but with so many Canadians already on board, it seems like it will be more than just a passing trend. Kendra Hamilton, Humber News.